Hello and welcome to Spell Table Showcase MTG. This is the intro video for the Commander Compatibility series. In this video, we will go over what exactly this series is about and how you can submit your own recordings for future episodes and a stake in the channel's profits. Commander Compatibility is all about highlighting the relationship that is made when a deck builder chooses a commander and the journey that they go on when building out the rest of the deck and playing games with it. Every deck builder is unique and comes with unique perspectives and plans for the deck, and the commander choices are plentiful too. This should be a series that all commander players can relate to and hopefully feel empowered to contribute to, as their stories will be just as interesting as anyone else's, and the community might learn a bit about how to best forge a relationship with a certain commander or strategy. Though the episode creator could go out of order, and there may be a specific reason why to do so, the current format for the Commander Compatibility episodes is as follows: the appeal of the commander, the strategy of the deck, important cards used, unique cards used, and the staying power of the commander and deck. Starting with the appeal of the commander and talking some on strategy, here is where the deck builder notes the reason why this legendary creature or multiple legendary creatures have been chosen out of all the choices out there. When comparing this to a relationship, which you should definitely do when crafting your story, this is the initial draw that pushed you to pursue the relationship. This section should have you explaining fond memories at the start of the relationship and highlight how the commander spoke to you and are reflective of you and your play style. And it's all about highlighting who this commander is and what they do. To that, we will simply be reading off the card for the viewers and listeners. That is a key component to this all. Whenever a specific card is brought up, it is always good to read out the whole card. Focusing on the cards within the deck, these are cards brought in by both sides of the relationship, the deck builder and the commander. A relationship is not created in a vacuum. Each side comes with their own group of friends, their own perspective and upbringing, their own wants and desires, and the same can be said for the deck builder and the commander. To ultimately optimize a deck, a commander may always be paired with certain cards that are worth displaying. These cards should not be removed, and you feel should always be paired with this commander. And so it is as if the commander brought in these cards themselves. We also want to showcase the deck builder's unique style, and those cards that may or may not be the most optimal, but they bring about unique scenarios and triggers and are worth highlighting. Either side's cards can take the form of win-con cards, those cards that are really important to the strategy that you have in mind for the deck, as well as those cards that you feel make the deck uniquely yours, and those are the pet cards. Regarding the relationship staying power, we are talking about a card game here, so there does have to be a little bit of fun and maybe a silly element, if you will, when thinking on this part of the story. You've built a connection here. There are highs and lows now that the relationship has moved past just building the deck. So do you believe this commander in this deck that you've built will continue to be in your regular rotations? Will it continue to give you joy? Or are you ready to break the deck apart for something new or something that ultimately works better than the current commander or strategy focused on? Not all decks stay together. Those 100 cards can go through lots of iterations, and you might not find the same sort of enjoyment from the deck. You might not be winning enough or seeing the strategy play out, and so you may be ending this relationship, and that's what this part of the story is all about. Now, this is not something you'll have to worry about, but we at Spell Table Showcase MTG will make sure that each episode on the channel and in the series has a similar outro, thanking the deck builder, the viewers, and listeners for their contributions. So if any of that appealed to you, I really hope you find these next episodes amusing, educational, and entertaining. And I hope you feel inclined to share your story and stories with us too. If you follow that format, you should be all set to send an email to spelltableshowcase@gmail.com with your voice memo attached, and we can begin that dialogue to get the episode created. Feel free to also include any suggestions for treatment for your episode, effects, and animations. Show us your creative flair. Any sort of content you add in the voice memo can be trimmed from the final product if needed. If you have any issues with sending the memo over, file size, or email challenges, please just let us know and we can work the transfer out. And please be wary and follow the age and content restrictions outlined by YouTube and related legal bodies. Finally, regarding the profit, you earn money from the channel in relation to the percentage of your contribution into the entirety of the videos on the channel. You own 75% of your video, and your earnings will be in relation to all the other owners of the videos on the channel. The same is true with any shorts made from the original. More ad money coming in and more videos from you means more earnings overall. Well, that covers it. I hope you enjoy the Commander Compatibility series, and I cannot wait to hear from you, to know your take, and maybe get to hear about your relationships too. Be sure to subscribe to be notified when the next episode drops. Have a great rest of the day. Bye for now.